So I'm beading still, and I am also doing research on librettes and Haida culture historically, and I'm using a book called During My Time. I have it on Kindle. I'm gonna listen to the section of that part of the Haida life cycle. I use the little robot voice. It's something that I learned how to do in college, and I know a lot of people don't like it, but I don't mind it, and especially when I'm listening to like non-fiction type stuff, it's really easy. Early in the morning, and I am going to bring out my language cards again and start practicing them at least a half hour a day in the morning, and the mornings are when my brain works the best. I've found throughout my life I am not a night person. I've tried my hardest to be a night person because a lot of my friends are night people, but it's just not in my cards. Like, I thrive at 4 in the morning, so like that's when I do my chores, that's when I have to like figure out anything hard. It's between the hours of 4 in the morning and 12 in the afternoon, and then after 12 my brain isn't as sharp. In the mornings I'm going to try and do a half hour of practicing my old flashcards, and I have a whole box of flashcards, so this is just a random bunch that I have, and all of them, they're from most of my classes that I've taken throughout the years for Haida language, and I'm very out of practice because I took a little bit of a break of learning for about 2 years. I haven't taken any classes, gone to any gatherings or anything like that. I haven't even sat down and practiced on my own for like 2 years, and that happens, and it's a bummer when it happens. Like, if you stop for a while, that doesn't mean you're done forever. But anyways, I am gonna practice for about a half hour a day with this, and my pronunciations and my remembrance of everything probably won't be the greatest, but I can sound it out, and I'm gonna be out of practice. So Wadluwan, I think that's like and then. So I'm pretty sure the joke with Wadluwan was like when you hear people that tell stories and they're just like and then, and you think the story's going to be done. I think that's kind of how it was explained, or maybe that's how us as students were approaching this word. Let's see if I'm right. No, it's all. Wadluwan, all. That makes sense. There's another word that starts with the W that I think is the word that I'm explaining. But that's the point of flashcards. You put one in the area where you're like, I don't know what this is, I got this completely wrong. Ones that you're kind of iffy on, and then ones that you got down really well. So basically I am practicing Haida with my flashcards that I've created throughout the years. You can kind of tell that I have different iterations of like being really on top of it and printing out cards, and then I have other ones that have like watermarks on them from not the best care of my cards. Still learning, not perfect. No one's ever perfect with anything, so the biggest thing is that you try and that you stay consistent. As long as you're consistent and you try, like with most things in life, even if you really suck at it for a long time, if you are consistent and keep on trying, then you're fine. And eventually, like 5-10 years down the line, you'll be where you want to be if you are consistent, keep on trying.